Hello, hello everyone. This is April Showers. This is me. Showing my face today. Um, hold on. Y'all got to hold on one moment. StreamYard is really acting up today. Wow. Oh, hello, beautiful people. Hey, Dadan. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? I'm trying to show my face today. Okay, this is me, April Showers. I love wearing hats. This one says Woman of Faith. Got my boys in the hood. Y'all remember boys in the hood? Yeah. Two. This is me. So, I'm a little tired today. I was, at a church program. I guess I am. Getting. I'm just seasoned. I say, older the better, wiser. So, I really don't show my face because usually I don't be getting up. I take my shower and do everything. I was tired today. What I wanted to talk about is May is mental health awareness month. So the month of May, hey Wanda, how are you? The month of May, oh boy, hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna show my face too long because sitting in the chair just. So the month of May has been recognized as Mental Health Awareness Month in the United States since 1949. It was founded by Mental Health America organization, then known as the National Association for Mental Health, in order to raise awareness and educate the public about mental illness, including conditions like depression, schizophrenic, or bipolar, and reduce the stigma surrounding mental illness. Mental Illness Month aims to raise awareness regarding the trauma and social impact that mental illness can have on the physical, emotional, and well being of children, families, and communities as a whole. Again, Mental Health Awareness Month is to raise awareness regarding the trauma and social impact that mental illness can have on the physical, emotional, and mental well being of children, families, and communities. If you know someone that is suffering from mental illness, please treat them with the respect and dignity that they deserve. If you know someone that should be treated for mental illness, try talking to a family member about them being treated. There is nothing wrong with mental illness. I know at different times in my life, I went through depression when I had my breast removed and I was going through menopause. My hormones were all out of whack. Okay. So I took Zoloft. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some medication for a little while. So you're never alone in this journey. I'm just advising people because it just seems like, America does not care about the mental illness people. They have closed down the facility where people with mental illnesses used to go. And they lived and they had people to take care of them. They took their meds. They went in, they got treated. They were able to go visit their families, take their medicine, and go back to the facilities. But America does not care about the mental illness. They'd rather have them be untreated. Um, what they're doing now, killing people, shooting people. The boy the other day, you know, uh, he got upset about his Ativan. America does not care about the mental illness people. So we have to care about them. They need to start taking mental illness seriously, and they don't. A lot of times, people kill me. I'm not a psychiatrist. Um, I'm not a licensed clinical therapist. So I can't say what a person that struggles with mental illness, what they should have done. They should have got help. They should have did this. I'm not a psychiatrist or a licensed clinical physician to make that kind of statement. And neither are you. Most people, most people that have mental illnesses, they don't think anything is wrong with them. So shut up already, you people that want to holler. They should have got the help they needed. They knew they had a problem. No, Most people with mental illnesses do not think they have a problem. And you are not a psychiatrist or a licensed clinical therapist, physician to make that type of diagnosis. If you get up every day and worry about things that you cannot control, and every day you're doing the same thing, you have a mental illness. Do you know what being bipolar is? Hello, everybody. I'm showing my face today. I'm a little tired. Got my little hats on. Um, so bipolar disorder, it is a mental health condition that causes extreme mood swings. So for bipolar, what they call is mania, talking excessively, racing thoughts, hostility, less sleep, and delusions. They're depressed, prolonged sadness, memory loss, and poor nutrition. So people with bipolar disorder experience dramatic shifts in mood that may include periods of depression and mania. You know, they become delusional, they hallucinate and everything. Okay, does everybody know what schizophrenic is? Whew, hold on. Schizophrenic or schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a mental health condition that affects everything from how you think to how you feel and behave, but that doesn't mean it has to control you. Medical experts, they don't actually understand what causes schizophrenia. There is something very important to remember. Living with schizophrenia is not anyone's fault. No one is to blame, and there's nothing anyone did to cause it. What experts do know is that schizophrenia can be caused by a or triggered by a combination of factors. And those factors can be genetic, might be in the family genes, and environmental, a head injury, brain development, mind altering drugs. They get delusions and they hallucinate. Again, it's not their fault. See, we are placing emphasis on the wrong things, people. We got to take care of mental health. America has failed us citizens. Shame on you, America. Y'all pathetic. There are drugs that people can take. Yeah, Donnie Hathaway did have it. I mean, Don Cornelius, the guy that did Soul Train, he had schizophrenia. I think they said he was, bipolar. Yeah. So I just, hey, I'm gonna do like a Wanda and Joshua. I'm gonna run in place. Hey, y'all. See, okay. Ooh, I can't run that. That's it. That's it for me. I'm tired. I've had a long weekend. Ooh, boy. But again, what we need to know, no one is to blame. And there's nothing anyone did to cause it. Living with schizophrenia is not anyone's fault. All of these conditions can be treated with the right medication, the right people in their lives, encouragement. Mental health people, America has failed mental health patients. America has cut funding for mental health. But yeah, so they have failed us. America has failed mental health people. They've closed their facilities. They rather have shootings every day. They're getting younger and younger. They're messing up their medicine. You got kids killing now due to, ad, like they want to be on their uh, Ativan. So if you know anybody, all they need is the right treatment, the right patient caregiver. I'm going to tell you what can cause a lot of mental health problems. Mm, And that is stressful life conditions, drug and alcohol use, and genetic inheritance and differences in brain community. Uh, um, you said I'm buffer? Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Somebody might want to report me. Who knows? I don't care. So, hold on, y'all. Mm, Hold on. Doo, 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 doo. How is everybody doing? Yes, Don Cornelius. Um, I'm looking it up right now. But am I still buffering? Okay, so Don Cornelius on February 1st, 2012, police were called to Cornelius's home in Los Angeles after reports of gunshots. He was found with self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the head. He was pronounced dead at the age of 75. The autopsy report states that Cornelius had suffered an aneurysm about 15 years ago, which caused him to develop seizures. And as time went on, the descendant's health continued to decline regardless of his medication. Wow. So he had an aneurysm. Wow. An aneurysm. Hey, White Tupac, Joshua, Heather, anybody want to come on up? But yeah, he had an aneurysm, which caused him to develop seizures. Ain't that something? I didn't know that. You know what Don Cornelius, the old Soul Train host, did? He called his son. He said, I don't know how long I can take this. Moments later, Cornelius apparently pulled the trigger. Wow. Wow. You know, I knew he had killed himself, and I know people used to say it was funny, but see, isn't that something? How the brain is? Like you can get an aneurysm. And you know, people that suffer from seizures, they end up with suicidal thoughts. Man, the brain is something else, ain't it? Wow. Wow. So again, he got up every Saturday and he said, Soul Train, Soul Train. So it said, wow, Cornelius, Don Cornelius's death from a self-inflicted gunshot wound has drawn new attention to the dark side of the Soul Train founder. Don Cornelius, 75, was plagued by health problems in the last 3 decades of his life, which is 30 years. He underwent a 21-hour operation in 1982 to correct a congenital malformation in blood vessels in his brain. You choose your brain surgeons for their stamina. He said afterwards, you're never quite the same afterwards. Travel is always a real test. Wow. So, you know, he tried to correct his brain problem. He ended up with an aneurysm. Hey, Juba, Bruce Love TV. How are you doing? White Tupac, Joshua, Wanda, Heather. Oh my God, Heather. Wanda, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Heather, how you been? Finesse to Dawn. Does anybody trying to come up here? Oh, okay. I am so glad you are all in this show today. Um, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we really need to be taking mental health seriously. People did not ask to have these problems. People didn't ask for the trauma they've seen, you know. People didn't ask for this, but they are human beings and they deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. Stop calling them crazy. They are human beings. You are not a licensed clinical physician or a therapist or a psychiatrist or psychologist to be saying who needs to get help, who should have got help, what they should have did. Get your degree and then make a statement on anybody. Most people that suffer from mental health, they don't know it. America, the United States of America, does not care about the mentally ill people. They have cut so much funding for mental health. To be honest, probably about 80% of all America, of all people, of all colors, of all races, then experience some trauma. Okay? I'm experiencing trauma looking at the police kill people on TV. I'm experiencing trauma every time I see a kid that's shooting somebody. I'm traumatized from being a Black woman. I'm traumatized by people that don't have degrees that want to make statements about people. The brain, the brain is something else. And it would be so nice if if the people really, if they treated them with the respect. But then check this out. Like they won't let the families. Well, the families won't let different people um donate. People like who was the guy? Oh, like Jeffrey Dahmer. The guy who killed all of the alphabet men in Wisconsin. He would go to Chicago, take him back to Wisconsin. He had ate some of them. Well, his mother wanted his brain to be donated to science. The father didn't. Then also in that show, Dharma, you also found out that the mother who you thought like really didn't love him and didn't care, she had suffered from postpartum depression. So mental illness is real. And so it's just awful. Thank you, Joshua. White Tupac, how you been? How you been? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Miss Together. Oh, Joshua, you can't connect to StreamYard? If you come up on the panel, you can. Yeah. Jubba, Bruce, Love, TV, or Juba, how you be? How you be? Did everybody hit that thumbs up button? Did everybody hit that thumbs up? Again, I'm going to tell y'all at different times in my life, I suffer from depression. And as women, we go through, oh man, we go through everything. When I had my breast removed, going through menopause, hormones be all off whack. You know, I was on solo. So I can safely say I took my medicine. It got me back right on track. There is nothing wrong with seeking professional help. I'm going to say this again. We can pray. I prayed all I could. Going to talk to a therapist, getting on some medication, it will help you. Hey, the word. Together, are you anybody want to come on up? Yeah. Hey Tina, how you doing? Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin Tina. Yeah. So there is nothing wrong with mental illness. I've had it. My father had it. And it's okay. With the proper medication, they are okay. And I love them all. I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. A little medication and they're okay. Hey, the end of the bench media together. I know, and I got my cousin Tina. Tina from Seattle, Washington. I'm so glad to see you. Yeah. So this is Mental Health Awareness Month. I am familiar with mental health. Please treat them with the respect and dignity that is due to them. The United States of America has failed people with mental illnesses. They have cut the funding. They have closed down the facilities. There's nothing wrong with having mental illness. They did not ask for it. A lot of people suffer from mental illness. Well, that's what I said. The end of the bench media, I said being black. We all suffer from some form of mental illness. You know, I know people, they done, my guest, Tony Williams, you know, he said living over there, he grew up in the projects of Cabrini Green, seeing people jump out of windows, being thrown out of windows, living in the project. I've seen people jump out windows or know that. I mean, I've been traumatized too. It's not my fault. And it ain't the person's fault. They need to be treated with respect and dignity. I love anybody. I don't care what kind of mental illness they got or suffering from. I'm going to treat them with the respect and dignity. The United States of America has failed us. I'm going to can the people that wanted to be interviewed and see StreamYard has a great feature now where you can stream to two channels. Like if somebody comes up and they have StreamYard, they could stream to two. Again, I want to tell you mental health awareness is very important. People that are suffering from mental health disorders, they are human beings. They are our brothers and our sisters. It's our responsibility to try to help them, love them, and treat them with the dignity and respect. I didn't ask to see half of the things I saw growing up. Some people are strong, some people aren't strong. I've been up and down. Man, I was down for a while. I went through a dark period. Keeping stuff in, keeping it within the family, that ain't good neither. What goes on in this house stays in this house. And everybody's talking about you because they know your family member they did something. I didn't experience all of that. I know people was laughing at me coming up. I laughing at my family. I don't care. That's why I say I don't care what people say about me. They been talking about me since I was a little kid. And I love my family. I love my daddy. So do. May he rest in peace. I could have never had a more daddy that loved his daughter, but he suffered, you know. He suffered. I put the link up there in case anybody wants to come up. My father, Charlie, aka Lucy April. I love my father. I love my father. I would do anything to have my father be sitting right here and for us to have some conversations. My father suffered schizophrenic, manic depressive. I wouldn't trade him for the world. Nothing. I was a daddy's girl, a queen. That's why I know if you take your medicine, you can be all right. I put the link up. We are all traumatized right now. Hey, Jill, the end of the bench. Okay, okay, so H-Rap, the end of the bench, you're from the same area Tony is from. Yeah. Some of these people that come from Chicago. Now I came from Chicago. We lived on 74th and Harvard. And we moved to Joliet when I was what, 10, 12? Something like that. Um, but some of the things that some of these people themselves, but I've seen it too. And mental illness is looked over. It's looked over. And then, you know, it's okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm drinking my Mountain Dew. Joshua says, Jill, a lot of New Yorkers who suffer mental illness and who live homeless in shelters, they will taunt anybody they should get institution. Hey, Khadijah. Hey, Khadijah. Did anybody want to come up and talk? Okay, you're from the village originally. Yeah. It's all well, Miss Khadijah. Um, May is mental health awareness month. I was telling people, as women, our hormones get out of whack. I had suffered a little bit of depression. Then when I had endometriosis, just recently, 2 years ago, when I had my breast removed, my hormones was off whack. I had to get on antidepressants, and I took them for a while. And it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. See, we 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 the people. We got to stop labeling people. They still are brothers and sisters. They still are parents. They're still our kids. No matter what. I'm sticking and staying by man. I don't know about y'all. Like I say, we all traumatized. I'm traumatized as being a black woman. hmm We had something that would trigger us. People walk around with a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. There is nothing wrong with going to talk to someone. Again, we can pray, but there's nothing wrong. Oh my goodness, Khadijah, you gotta move again. Lord, y'all, we might have to help Khadijah. Khadijah is where you live at, Khadijah. Did you get your new house finally? Okay. So yeah, we walk around. Okay, you've been so stressed out. Yeah, you getting yeah. Ooh, I'm so glad, Khadijah. Hallelujah. There is nothing wrong. What people need to realize is there's nothing wrong with having mental health conditions. You know, I could say it runs in my family if I want to. I ain't tripping. I love them. Don't bother me none. Hell, people might call me crazy. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. And so, let me tell y'all right now, do you know some people have to choose whether they're going to eat or have a roof over their head? Food prices are out the rocker. I mean, food prices are sky high. They were giving us extra food stamps, right, for COVID. They cut that in March. Person like me, I only get $20 a month in food stamps. And you know what I want because I pay taxes. I can only get my coffee with that, but I want them. But now when I go to the grocery store, I'm spending $100 to $200 a month on food. Jill, I only get $20 a month, girl. Um, I ain't gonna say that now. Yeah, I'll be looking for somebody when I go to the grocery store. Hmm. So right now, the food prices are crazy. Now, what do you think the person gonna do? Okay, a person gonna pay their rent first, right? They're gonna pay their rent first, and they gonna pay their bills. So what do you think they're gonna do when they go to the grocery store now? With only a few dollars, they're gonna go steal. You're gonna see everybody stealing food. I can see it now. Bum rush in the grocery store. Why should anybody be starving in America? The United States, the United States of America. Yeah, I get $20 from the state of Illinois on my EBT card. I sure do. $20. I was getting the extra, but now they cut that. So I don't have no problem. I go to food pantry and everything else, but I still like to go to the grocery store and buy my own food. So they talk about mental health awareness month. You gonna see everybody. You gonna see everybody go and steal from the grocery stores and everything. They have great food pantries. I need y'all to know that. I am not promoting anybody to go steal groceries and get arrested. But America, the United States of America, they are getting ready to have people more mentally ill because they're going to be stressed out on how they are going to feed their families. Do they feed their families or do they pay their rent? The United States of America, there is no way anybody should be hungry or homeless in this United States of America that we built. African Americans, black people, Negroes, colors, we built this country. We invented everything. None of us should be hungry or homeless. It's about to get real ugly. I had African Dreaming on my show, and he said it. He said, Miss April, it's getting ready to get bad out here. Really bad. I mean, we looking at people shooting. Hey, Letitia. Hey, did you get those text messages, Letitia? Did you get them? So yeah, it's getting ready to be real out here. Ain't nobody getting ready to be sitting up here hungry and homeless. People getting ready to take what they want. Go to my community post. I tagged you in it. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna post the link right here. Let me see if I can do it. Go to my community wall. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, go to my community wall. I put them on there yesterday. I was just trying to see if I could copy the link. Okay, that's if somebody want to join the chat. Um, y'all hold on for a minute. But yeah, we're being traumatized every day by shootings. They went to the outlet mall yesterday in Allen, Texas. People in Chicago, Joliet, baby, they killing people. I don't know why they act like it's only in Chicago. But please, mental health awareness, please treat these people with the dignity and the respect that they deserve. And you right, it's about to get real. African Dreaming said it the best. He said, Miss April, I think it's getting ready to get worse. Yeah. If anybody would like to donate to the Cash App, you can. Trying to help a couple of girls. Uh, It's up to you. I really don't like to ask. Yeah. Okay. You got it? Yeah, Jill be cooking. Okay. Yeah. So the United States of America has forgotten about the mental health people. They are so money hungry and they don't care about the average American. They have closed down mental health facilities. They've decreased the funding. They uh, they've said forget the mental health people, and that's why we have all of these shootings. Now, Khadijah, are you wearing shorts, Charlotte, North Carolina? my brother and sister live in Columbia, South Carolina. That's what I'm telling people. Hey, Cooked with Love, I'm trying to tell people this ain't a Chicago thing. This ain't no Chicago thing. This is a world thing. The United States of America, we're in trouble. They're shooting everywhere. They don't let these people go untreated. They don't want to put them in the facilities that they needed. They don't put them out on the streets. They shooting everywhere. Joe Biden, as Together We Break Chains say, they care more about Ukraine than they do the people in the United States of America. Because that's what they are. They don't care. It don't matter. Republican, Democrat, and all of that. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris can show y'all what they think about us. Gas high, food high. Folks, I mean, how many people been shot since they've been mass shootings? Man, please. And people need to start saying, oh, Chicago is bad. It's bad everywhere. Baby, they shooting in towns they didn't even think people had guns. This is the time to show some love, people. I love you, but I'm going to tell you, don't come for me because you ain't going to like what you get. You better come to me in peace. I'm going to come to you in peace. All most people want to do is feel love. And they can feel that. Everybody ain't going to like you. That's fine. But still smile and keep going. So everybody look at the comments. We got people telling you what's going on in their community. You know, it's bad everywhere. Biden showing his true colors. He told a black boy, "What's up, boy? You know, y'all let Joe Biden pimp y'all and say if you don't vote for him, you wasn't black." Y'all talked about Trump. Trump never said nothing about it. He did one thing with that Central Park side. Joe Biden did way more than that. Ain't none of them no good. You had to vote for the lesser evil. But y'all forgave Joe Biden, but you won't forgive a family member and won't talk to them. And you know, it's so crazy, but you'll go vote for Joe Biden. Man, y'all, we messed up, people. We messed up. We messed up. Khadijah said today around 2:45, 8 times, area roped off with yellow tape. Joshua, this ain't happening in the ghetto. This happening all over. These shootings are happening in all areas, people, all walks of life, the malls, the schools, great neighborhoods. Mental health is terrible. It is terrible. The word, did you see the text messages? Did you get them? The teacher, tell him what post to go to. I did a show the other day about text messages. If anybody wants them, they can go to that show and click on that link. And so, yeah, and using the alphabet, people, to keep them from procreating. This has all been prophesied by the elite. Honey, let me tell you, when I get up in the morning, man, like today, I go to Family Dollar about 2 or 3 times a week. That's my favorite store. Family Dollar. I love me some Family Dollar because I can get my name brand items at a cheaper price. And then it's right down the street. Do you know I pray to my God, the universe, the stars, the moon, the light, the ancestors, the trees. I call on everybody to protect me. I call upon everybody. So I don't know what y'all talking about. I call on everybody to protect me. Mary, everybody. Allah, everybody. I call them all. Yeah, they got the mentally ill camp out in Beverly Hills. Like they need the facility. And do you know that you and I that we could be that person? Do you know that? Do you know that could be us? Do you? Do you really know that that could be us? Trust me when I say that could be us. We have all experienced something. We are all feeling. Matter of fact, we don't know when this stuff gonna trigger us. Do you? So we gotta stay positive. It don't matter where you live at, baby. They kidnapping, killing, shooting women. Women disappearing. They stealing for melon. They stealing for organs. They done traumatized us. We done had to look at people get killed on TV in the hoods. We done looked at the police kill people. Stay on the low. If you see somebody, tell them you love them. Smell them. Because right now, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Mental health people deserve the dignity and respect. They did not ask to be where they are. Do you think Don Cornelius, who had an aneurysm that caused him to have seizures, he dealt with it for 30 years and then he took his life? When you leave your house now, call for everybody to protect you. Be alert now. See, because we all gonna be under mental illness medication. Because see, we all gonna have anxiety. You gonna be stressed. We all gonna be like looking around. Do you know when you go into a store now, you need to be cautious. You got to be cautious. The United States of America does not care about the average American mental health. If you're not rich, they don't care about you. They do all of that lying and they don't care about us. Y'all talked about the Republicans. Look what the Democrats did. And y'all fell for that okie dokie. Oh my, uh, well, if if you don't vote for me, you not black. Y'all cha-cha to the polls. This what y'all got. More homeless people, more shootings. People that didn't even care about black people. Y'all voted them in office. You can't make this up. United States of America. They don't let y'all know. The Democrats didn't let y'all know who they for. They ain't for us. They don't care about us or the mentally ill or the middle class. What did the last Democrat president do? What is this one doing? They let you know who they for, and it ain't you. It ain't me, a black woman. They don't care if I eat. They don't care if I can't get medication. They don't care if I get depressed. They don't care if I gotta look at a person walking down the street that's been traumatized by something, and I know they can't help it when they saying, look in the sky. God said this on Jesus. Them people didn't ask for that. They need to be in a facility to be treated. And these the people y'all think gonna save y'all. I can't. I have learned so much more. Like I said, I've lived with mental illness. I ain't scared of mental illness. Don't bother me none. I was raised to treat everybody with respect. We, I don't know what we gonna have to do, y'all, but we gotta protect our people until we start saying that's our brother or sister. That could be us. You know, a lot of people didn't ask. People didn't ask for that situation. Do you think that person that's a drug addict or alcoholic, where it's turned into a mental illness that's trying to mask some type of pain or trauma that they saw, do you think they like how they living? Do you know that they might experience something that was so traumatic to them? Some people can't even, when they lose a parent or a child, they end up going overboard. Some people can't even handle death. Some people can't handle somebody firing them from a job. Some people go crazy when they say, I'm firing you. You've worked for a company for 20 something years, gave them the best on time every day, and did your job. And then these people tell you you ain't nothing. Some people can't deal with it. It could be me, you. Some people see things. That's why they hallucinate. They get delusional. They've seen things that they can't handle. It could be you. It could be me. We don't know how people that wasn't raised by the mother, didn't have a father. We don't know how these people feel. That's trauma to people. They say lavender tea is good for mental illness. Drink some tea. Um, you can meditate. Um, you can take. Letitia said she take herbs. Everybody do what's best for them. You know, do what's best for you. Yeah. Mhm. So Letitia says she took herbal remedies and meditate. I got a book. You know, people have to do what's best for them. So there's all type of remedies. Google it. Matter of fact, maybe together she'll do a show on mental health and she'll look up and tell us some remedies that people have found. Yoga, meditating, counseling. I'm gonna tell y'all from my own personal experience, right? Do not hold stuff in. That's, you know, see, a lot of us will say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And we took in a lot. And we took. And we took. And some of them, they ain't forgot. And then one day they just snapped and lost. There is Tony. Tony, I just talked about you. Lord, there he go. There go Tony Williams. I told them how, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I told them, you're traumatized. You know, you're a strong person. You saw a lot of things growing up. H-Rap and Big L, they said they from that same area. You know, y'all saw a lot. Y'all traumatized too. Thank God y'all strong. Don't nobody ask to be no alcoholic, no drug addict, to be hallucinating, to walk around here out of touch with reality because of some trauma or things they didn't saw, things they couldn't handle. And we want to say, oh, well, be strong. I won't let that bother me. You not that person. You not a psychiatrist, neither. You not a licensed clinical therapist. You don't know what somebody can handle. You don't know, so stop speaking for the mentally ill. Stop saying what they should do or what they should have did. Most of them that have mental illness don't think they're sick. They're all right. They'll take their medication and start getting better, and they'll think they're okay. And you just about have to watch them every day to make sure they taking their pills. So hold on, I'm going to post the comments. So yeah, the United States of America has failed Black people, mental health, and poor people. We built this country, they gave us nothing but trauma of being Black. You know, people can say whatever they want to say. All of y'all that think y'all too good and say, why is they talking about that? Or those of y'all that think because you riding the coattails of all of this stuff, they'll let you know they don't care about you. Letitia said it best. Most everyone had a mental illness episode or condition at some point in their lives, if not chronic. Hey, the realist, you know, Black men, they traumatized. They probably got mental illness. They can't even ride four deep in the car now. You know, they traumatized because they done saw all kind of police, the police kill Black people. They traumatized. When they leave their house, they've got to worry about who gonna kill them. The police or a person with mental illness, and that's not trauma. That to leave your house and you got to stay ready. United States of America has failed us. What are we gonna do? You my brothers, you my sisters. What we gonna do? Does anybody have a plan? There's nothing wrong with having a mental illness. Treating people with the respect and dignity that they need. If you see them having an episode, first try to calm them down before you call the police. Because the police will come and maybe trigger something in them. This kid in Atlanta, 24 years old, deleted one person and a couple of them, five or six, were shot in the doctor's office because of his Ativan. Mental health. We have to understand that we got to start treating people with the respect that they deserve. I I I, I love my daddy. People have chemical imbalances in their bodies too. Create our own systems and be ready to protect it. This stuff just didn't happen. People been like this. You didn't even know some people had a illness until they had an episode, or you knew they were going, you know, to the institution to get the help that they needed. Everybody ain't strong as you want them to be. Stop talking about what you wouldn't do. I don't know. You ain't been in nobody's shoes. You ain't seen nobody get shot and killed for you. You ain't seen nobody get thrown out of a window. You ain't seen, uh, you ain't been molested. Well, I ain't never been molested. But I'm just the things I'm talking about are things that have traumatized people. You ain't went swimming and you saw a friend drown and you got survivor's guilt. There's such thing as survivor's guilt. Like people can be in a car accident and one person lives. They live with what they call survivor's guilt. Like, why did I live? They go crazy from that. Stop saying what you wouldn't do or this, because you ain't that person. You ain't walked in their shoes. And you want to sit around and I'm strong. I wouldn't let this. You think you got it together. Let me tell you, while you sitting there talking about how strong you are, that would never happen to me. I ain't gonna never do that. Baby, God, the universe, the higher power will humble your behind in a minute. Everything you talked about another person, they'll bring it on you. I want to thank everybody for joining me with this show. I love you with everything I have in me. Mental health awareness is personal to me. Mental health does not bother me. I lived with it. I love it. And it is what it is. I will never, you will never see me laugh at a person that has a mental illness. And I'm sick of people who not psychiatrists, ain't never lived with it, ain't no therapist, ain't no licensed clinical physician. Talking about what a person should be. They should have got the help, and you don't know nothing. Go get your degree. Go do some studying. The word said when I was 11, my cousin got shot in front of me when I was 14. A friend got shot because of a fight I had. Survivor's guilt is real, and you right. If you ain't been through it, you will never know. That's right. You don't know what people masking, and you ain't no therapist. And let me tell you something. Hurt people hurt people. You know, some do. Yeah. Hey, Patty. Hey, Georgia girl. So there's nothing wrong with the mental health person. If they're schizophrenic, bipolar, there are remedies, there are medications. It can be treated. We have to show them the love, the respect, and dignity. They did not ask for that. Yeah, people always make these comments. They should know better. How they gonna know better and they got a mental illness? Yeah, how they gonna know better? Or they should have got the help and they got mental illness. Then who made you a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a licensed clinical therapist to even let that come out of your mouth? You just talking because you want to be heard. They should have known better. Most people with mental health issues, they don't even believe they have a problem. It's up to us to love them. So it's up to us to say, I love you enough to get the help you need. I love you. I need you in my life. They are our sisters and brothers, no matter what. And you people got to start realizing that. Everybody, we're all connected. Some are strong, some are weak. Let me tell you something. You know what I want? I want the broken people. See, I love the zeros that became the heroes. I love the zeros that turn into heroes. I love the broken stories. I love the women that say, I took this and that, and I survived. I like the survivor stories. Y'all making some people don't want to be victims. They want to be survivors. I laugh. I did this. Girl, I saw everything growing up. Shoot. I saw everything growing up. So I ain't even I ain't tripping. I saw everything growing up. Like I said, mental illness is dear to my heart. And so there's nothing wrong with people that have mental illness. They are lovable people. They love you. They didn't ask for their situation. And they need to be treated with dignity and respect. I love all broken people because I probably one of them in some shape, form, or fashion. Mm. Right. You went from victim of circumstances to survivor to warrior. And that's what's up. Oh, hey, y'all. In case all these people, this is me. I got on my little hat today. I was letting people see me earlier. This me. I got my little boys in the hood shirt on. Hey, y'all. Hello, everybody. This is me. Got the boys in the hood shirt on. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. I never show my face, but today I had went to the store, so I love my hats. Yeah, this is me. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Nah, I'm a woman of faith. Yeah. So this is me, y'all. This Miss April Childs. Yeah. So Hmm. Yeah, so we need to stop judging people. God, we're not judging jury. Yeah. And so, yeah, oh man, them veterans, can you imagine? First of all, like I say, the United States of America has failed. The first thing I say is black, colored, or Negro people, whether you want to agree with me or not. But can you imagine how the blacks that went over there, fought the war, come back to the United States and got treated like ish? That was trauma. That was trauma, people. That was trauma. Trauma. That was trauma. See, so they were traumatized. They come back, they couldn't sleep. They have a nightmare. They become drug users, alcoholics to numb the pain. They come back to America, people spitting on them. They can't spit. They got to go to a colored only, and they done fought for this country. That was trauma. That is trauma. That was passed on for generations because you got people that had to look at their fathers come back from fighting for this country to go down to nothing because the United States of America had colored only water fountains. That's trauma. That's mental health. They come back, they schizophrenic. They got little kids that was killing them bombs and stuff. Okay, Wanda. So again, the United States of America has failed. The first people I'm going to say is blacks, Negroes, colored. They have failed us. Then we failed ourselves because we're so divided. We can't even come together. We talk about our own like they ain't nothing. We talk about our family like they ain't nothing. We don't talk about them people. They don't even talk about their people the way we talk about our people. Then they failed. They failed the mentally ill people. They failed poor people. It's all about money. They don't care about us. You look at the last two Democrat presidents. Yeah, they are. So that's why turn the camera off. I'll be rubbing. I got allergies. I stay by the woods. Uh, they be really on me, so that's why. But it's up to us people. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I want to thank all of y'all for joining me. I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with having a mental illness. It can be treated. You should call to a counselor. Uh, you have people that say they do herbs, meditation. There's medicine if you want to try. Um, go and talk to somebody. Stop holding it in. Holding stuff in is not good for your body. Holding stuff in isn't good for you. That brings mental illness because you hold it in, then it affects you. And then boom, bam, you snap. So Everybody have a great day. Please don't look down on people that have mental illness. They are worthy, they are loved, and they are human beings. And I love them. Everybody have a great, awesome Saturday. I gotta rest up. Ooh, my feet swollen and everything. I didn't even make it to church yesterday, but I listened to the broadcast. If you get a chance, I need you to check out Leap of Faith Ministries. Um, yeah. So I thank y'all all for joining me today. I'm getting ready to take a nap. Um, the word, did you get your the text messages? Everybody, I love you with everything I have. And if you have a mental illness and you need to talk to somebody, I'm gonna text my email to you. I know firsthand of dealing with mental illness. Um, it's okay. They're beautiful people. They are beautiful people. I love all of y'all with everything I have. That's my email. If anybody would like to email me, I lived with mental illness, and I want you to know that it's okay. They are great, beautiful people. This show is dedicated to Charlie, Lucy, April. Thank y'all. Have a great day.